have special access today. In today's video, you're going to see things you've never seen before from Harley-Davidson.
That was in the, we used to ride in the 60s.
Yeah, so that was long
60s,
time.
70s, yeah.
What'd you say it was?
It's mad drippy.
Mad drippy?
Yes.
Okay, so.
Don't say that.
No, I don't need to say mad drippy?
No.
But you just said it. Let her get off that road drive. What's she doing?
Oh, I got evidence. I got evidence.
All right, guys, it is a beautiful day today, and we are at the Harley-Davidson Museum. I got my family with me today. Today's the day, guys. This is their first time coming to the museum, and now they're finally here. It's going to be an awesome day. So we're going to go inside. I'm going to give you a full tour, give you their reaction of what they think about the museum, and get some sights and sounds of the Harley-Davidson Hometown Rally. Hey, Paul. How you doing, man?
Good.
Hey, good to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you again. It's been about a year.
Yeah, exactly a year, right?
We're going to take you guys in.
Yeah, awesome. Let's do it then.
All right, sounds good.
So we were greeted as soon as we stepped on the grounds at the House of Harley-Davidson.
Number one tattoo.
Number one tattoo. And they want you to visit Milwaukee, right?
That's right.
All right, because everybody's friendly in Milwaukee, right?
Exactly, we are.
Now what? I'm from Tennessee, so I don't know if y'all can be much friendlier than us.
Oh, we might be.
We're Midwest friendly.
Okay, it's a different type of friendly. All right. All right, y'all have a good day. Going to the museum.
Thanks for visiting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for making a return trip.
All right. Thank you. So here's the museum here.
All right.
Look at this. When you first walk in, check it out.
This is Paul and his family.
How you doing?
Hello. Hi, I'm Ann.
Nice to meet you, Ann. Nice to meet you. All right, guys, so I just met a subscriber, Tim. Tim, are you from Milwaukee?
No, I'm close to Milwaukee. I'm from Edgerton.
Tim, I want to thank you for watching.
Thank you,
And
bud.
you're going to be on the channel.
All right, buddy.
All right, have a good time here.
Good. Ride safe, man.
All right, thanks.
Nice to meet you, Bill Davidson.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Sister.
Hey, I'm Tall.
How
Nice
are
to
you,
meet
Tall? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
This is my
Hi.
daughter, Ty.
Nice to meet you.
So they are a family who rides motorcycles, and specifically
that.
Harley-Davidson motorcycles.
Awesome.
The entire
That
family
makes
of
me smile.
generations riding together.
How old is Walt, Daddy?
Well, it's 90 something, 90, it might be 95 before. Yeah.
My
who started
my
me.
great uncle started him riding Harley Davidson. My great uncle has been riding Harley since the 1940s. Got him into riding Harley Davidsons, and when he was a little kid, then my brother, he's the only one out here. Got my brother into riding Harleys. My sister into riding Harley Davidson. My mama rode with him. Used to go down to Daytona back in the 70s. I started riding Harleys. My uncles, my cousins, we all ride Harley Davidson. So when we're riding, sometimes 6 or 7 Harleys, they think it's a club. No, that's just all family.
It's family.
Yeah. And you can ask this young man, what are you going to get when you grow up?
Harley.
Yeah.
There you go. Give me 5.
That is me and her at Daytona.
Oh
when
my
we were on my
gosh.
68.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
I got to say,
768 electric.
Oh, yeah. That's a bike.
you guys
That was before he was born.
That's
He was
awesome.
born one. Yeah, she was here.
That's so cool. Where was that?
In Daytona.
For Bike Week?
Yeah.
hey, what's going on, man? What's your name?
Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike. Thanks for watching.
It's a real honor for me to meet other passionate Harley-Davidson family members.
Well, thank you.
You can just imagine the orange and black that
Yeah.
my family bleeds. So the gentleman on the far right is my great-grandfather,
Oh,
William A. He had 2 sons.
can we walk over there by it?
Sure, absolutely.
Not every day that you get the, the story straight like this.
Welcome to my family. Very proud to have this prominently displayed at the entrance of the museum. If it wasn't for these 4 guys, Harley-Davidson may not exist today. They were determined, they were driven for success, they were brilliant, and what's really cool is they each brought a special talent. So amongst the 4 of them, it was a really powerful team to create a successful brand. This is my great-grandfather, William A. This is Bill Harley. This is my great-uncle, Walter, our first president. And this is my other great-uncle, Arthur Davidson. So Arthur, Walter, and William were brothers. And their dad is the one that made, his name was William Charles Davidson, and he built the original factory shed, the 10 by 15 foot wooden shed in his backyard for the Davidson brothers and Bill Harley to come work in after their daily work schedule. Arthur Davidson and Bill Harley worked for the Milwaukee Railroad, and after work they would prototype parts in the machine shop at the Milwaukee Railroad and bring them home, take them in the shed, and prototype motorcycle until they came up with the concept that they rolled out the door in 1903. And what is amazing to me, this was taken in 1912. This is in front of our headquarters, the birthplace. We believe they're in their early 30s, 1912. So 9 years earlier, 1903, they're in their early 20s. And I'm so impressed. I know what I was doing in my early 20s. I am so impressed with their brilliance, their attitude, their approach, and just this overall drive to never give up, to just, we can do this. Here we are 119 years later and celebrating really their success.
The motorcycle that they made in that little shed actually changed the world. In all places all over the world, people see that bar and shield is recognizable. It's an iconic product. A quick little story for this. There was always a Harley sitting in the garage. And we lived on top of the hill in Tennessee. And we could hear him coming home from work, hearing that Harley. And if we didn't have our stuff done like we're supposed to do, then we get to moving, you know. But the thing is, it's just something that's been passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah.
My sister, right here, she married this guy. She's from Tennessee. She married him, and he's from Michigan. She liked Harley-Davidsons because she grew up in a Harley-Davidson family. He grew up in a Harley-Davidson family in Michigan, where they used to go flat track racing and all that. And to be honest with you, I think that was her attraction toward him, because I can't see anything else.
Old power
Big ass, we're starting
This is what's in the Pan America, Sportster S, and Nightster is a 975. So that's what this is right here. One other note I'm going to show, take a look at that shadow on the wall. We're going to see this motorcycle later. Maybe you have some guesses as to what it might be based on what it's doing. Maybe think about that for a second. It was kind of a lucky happenstance when they hung this motorcycle, they found the shadow when they lit it properly right on this wall. We're going to see that bike in a minute. Come on up. Come on up.
All right.
What do you think? What's your guess?
So we're going up, guys. Shadow on the wall. Their guess, I hear everybody saying hill climber. We're going to see. This will probably be a long video, I'll just tell you that right now.
So one thing about the collection of motorcycles, they kind of go by time.
Save other souvenirs.
They go by era, right? And most of these motorcycles you're going to see here were never owned by anyone. They were actually pulled off the assembly line and kept from very early on. The founders of the company saw the importance of keeping our history. And so these bikes were never owned by anyone, so they're actually basically brand new. Remember when Bill was talking about the shed and the earliest motorcycles built in 1903? Well, this is the motorcycle. It's a very, very interesting motorcycle. And this 10 by 20 leaded in the floor represents the size of the shed. It's a 10 by 20 shed they built this in. So this is a very mysterious motorcycle. And here's why. Because it's a 1903, and yet it does not have period correct parts on it. It's got parts that were built after 1903. And when it was taken apart and looked at by our historians, they found serial number 001 stamped on a lot of the components in the bike. So the belief is this is most likely the first motorcycle that the founders built, and then they kept it and kept iterating on it as a prototype and a mule until they decided it was no longer needed and then put it aside. It's somewhat of a mystery. We don't know this for a fact, but what we do know is it is certainly the oldest Harley-Davidson motorcycle known to exist, and we believe it was the first one they built.
outline of it.
That's the shed.
Isn't that a pretty small shed?
Milwaukee was like kind of an industrial center or growing industry. So like Evinrude Outboard Motors, the four founders knew Ole Evinrude. Briggs and Stratton and other Milwaukee companies, mechanics, tanners, you know, a lot of mechanical kind of developments in Milwaukee at the time. Big industry kind of growing in Milwaukee. So they were part of that kind of big movement.
Yeah, and they probably fed on each other a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of the motorcycle companies in there, and there were lots of them, started off as bicycle companies, and then they would fabricate a motor onto their bicycles. Harley-Davidson flipped that. They were a motorcycle company first, who later made bicycles. These bicycles hanging on the wall are examples of bicycles that Harley-Davidson made. Very well thought through, beautiful pieces of art.
There's a couple of things that we can talk about in this space is the growth of the dealerships. So the dealerships were a really important part of the early life of Harley-Davidson. Like immediately they started kind of branching out, getting people recruited and on board to kind of sell these motorcycles not only nationally but internationally. So by the teens we were in Europe and Mexico and South America and Asia. So it's pretty early on in the life of the company that we're selling motorcycles internationally. So within 10 years of starting this company, we've already got a presence all over the world. The first African American dealer, William B. Johnson, was in New York, in upstate New York in 1920. So we're working on getting his story included in this area right here because he was an early racer.
Hill climber, right?
Huh?
He was a hill climber, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was a hill climber, and he had his own shop and dealers. He was a dealer starting in 1920, which is pretty early in the life of the company.
So we go into the 20s and the 30s. One thing you may have noticed on these motorcycles, even out here in the 20s and 30s era, they're not very colorful. They're not super stylish. They were kind of functional, and they were gray, and they were black, and they were green. And when we got into out of the Great Depression, one of the ways that the company felt that they could help market themselves back into sales success was by adding color and decal type of artwork on these motorcycles to make them look, I guess, more appealing and more exciting, right? So you can start to see the color and some really fine detail and imagery starts to come on the motorcycles in that era. Modern Harley-Davidson motorcycles take styling cues from this design today, right? Our styling engineers actually spend time looking at the lines and the symmetry and just how the whole motorcycle looks together to influence current design motorcycles and future motorcycles to make ssure we have that heritage. There that is. That's his bike.
Cool.
Evil Knievel.
So guys, the shadow that we saw, it was from that bike, the Evil Knievel bike. Look at that.
So this is the engine room. And on the wall you'll see all kinds of different engines in Harley's history. Touch screens are interactive, so if you wanted to play around and look at different motors and hear them, what they sound like, you can do that. Okay. And they span history. And they include racing motors and they include prototype motors we never did produce. And you're just going to see over time.
Shovel, yeah, right.
Yep.
I had two of those.
You had two shovels?
Yeah. I had two twin cams.
Two twin cams right here.
And now I got a Milwaukee. That's the
Milwaukee.
greatest thing that ever made, I think. I love that Milwaukee.
So your history of engines spans from '66 to today. That's the panhead.
That sound like what Joe List used to do.
Yeah, he had a band.
That's what I said. It sound like what Joe List used to do.
All right, let's listen to your shovel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, does that
you
sound
can count
familiar?
them too, buddy. That's right.
Did you ever have an Evo?
No, I never had
Never
an
had an
Evo.
Okay, we'll listen to twin cam.
Well, y'all got them sounds down right.
Yeah, they definitely do.
When I hear that, they call from back.
And let's see here, Milwaukee 8.
Beast.
Yep, that's the beast. That's that little boy right there, Mark, had my cousin.
No, I'm talking about when you
I don't know what it was called, but he was a small motorcycle. That's one of the single cylinders sticking out like
Oh
that.
yeah, this guy right here.
It was
The
a
Sprint?
copper one. Or was it a copper?
Oh, you're talking about. So this was on the Sprint. So this would have been.
It was a copper, I think. It had a box frame on it.
Okay.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I like that.
So racing was a big part of the motor company history. It was started pretty early in the life of motorcycling, and at first, you know, the founders race, they did like endurance races and kind of multiple day races, speed races. But then in the early teens, board track racing started. And Harley-Davidson didn't participate at first because it was super dangerous. So these are motorcycles that they're built for racing. They have no brakes. They have total oil loss system, so the oil is not recirculated. When they run, the oil is spit out onto the rider, onto the track. It's used up completely. And they're push start, so somebody would, you know, either their pedals or somebody would push you to get started. They could go over 100 miles an hour, okay? And these board tracks were outdoors. They were wood tracks. And if you can imagine going 100 miles an hour on a bike with no brakes on an oil-covered wood surface that was banked at the ends, you know, it's super dangerous. So racers and you know, spectators died every year. And Harley for a long time absolutely refused to participate just because it was so dangerous. But then it just became so popular and there's such demand that they finally fielded some teams. And they did really well, and it became very much a part of the selling for the company. And you know, for every motorcycle company, you really wanted to say that your team won these races. It was also a way for the company to test out their engines and test out parts and, you know, make engineering changes.
There's holes in them, and little kids would get under it and like peep their head up and would dug down.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's
when
crazy.
the bikes were coming.
That sounds like something you would do.
Well, material, we'd love to see it.
I got my old patch.
You still got your patch?
Yeah. We had jumpsuits, and we had the AMA patch, and then we had another patch of Knoxville Ramblers. wasn't it?
Yeah, on the back.
On the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the Ramble motorcycle.
Yeah.
Is
You
that
have
close?
one too, Mama?
Yes,
Yeah, I
yeah.
had one too. I had the jumpsuit and all that.
Oh.
That was a long time ago. We had club.
That was we used to ride in the 60s.
Yeah, so that was a long time.
67, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what them guys used to wear. Well, you didn't have to wear no helmet back then. I remember you used to wear that hat.
It looks like a captain's hat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
these over here, the caps.
I used to see them at
They
some of
used
the
to
dealerships.
Why don't you get you one of those, Leonard? You ain't got no words, huh?
It's a style, different styles for everybody.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I thought y'all, we were cool.
We're gonna start. Kim, you got a jumpsuit on today. Look at you. Okay. All right. Leonard, you need a matching jumpsuit.
No.
The colors really came in after the Great Depression. So these tanks, the farthest right, are in the 30s, the early 30s.
Okay.
It spans all the way down into the 2000s.
Because you could tell the model of a motorcycle by the tank. And I'm trying to find my 68.
There you go. So I was just.
Didn't you have this, Eddie?
So here we are. in the
Wasn't
60s.
yours look like that?
No.
No.
That was, I do know. I know the years of some of these things, but I can't call
Well,
it.
it's not everything, of course, because we've had a lot of
Now, I
colors.
had an AMF of 74. That was AMF tank right there.
Yep, AMF. When AMF owned Harley-Davidson,
Yeah.
that
That
logo
one.
was on the tank.
Yep. I had a 68 with blue and had that three.
No, they need to make, that's still my favorite right there. Yeah.
Hey, you hear what me and Leonard gonna do? We ain't telling you.
What y'all gonna do? Tommy J ain't telling me. What you gonna do?
Ooh, that's pretty blue right there.
Off camera.
Tell me off camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you like that? One of my favorites is this guy right here, which was a CVO, because it has some of the paint is gone, and you can see the metal. It's been
Now I like where was that? I like this right here too. What was that? They got the years on. Oh yeah, they do. They got the years on them.
Which one? This one. Let's see. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, it's an 100th anniversary. I had one of these too.
This is called Project Penster. This is a 2-1 trike prototype that we designed and developed that actually leaned into the corners.
Restricted access, restricted area. So
Violators were sent to reform school.
you got your backpack on. You look like you're going to school. So
Yeah, but what's the name of it? It's called.
It's a free will.
no, he's talking about the other company that make that.
No. This right here, they Harley-Davidson make one similar to that. It's like a Road King chassis.
Yeah.
Freewheel, yeah.
Some of these motorcycles are racing motorcycles, some of them are prototypes that were never built. Some of them were mules, where we were like iterating different ideas. Some are just parts of the bikes that just aren't on display right now, but will be at a later date. And it's the complete collection. So it's And said 500 bikes or so. And I think how many are on display at any given time? A couple?
About 130,
130.
150, something like that.
Yeah.
So most are in storage here. The collection is made up of a lot of different things. So the collection started from production bikes. So the company pretty early on in its life started saving bikes right off of the production line. So some of the motorcycles here have, 4 or 7 miles on the odometer, right? They've never been ridden. They just came off of the production line. Some,
Which one are you pointing out? The yellow one?
That's a Buell.
That's the
Oh, the
Buell
Buell.
X1 Lightning. So that was a new bike in model year 1999. Came out the same year as the twin cams did. And that was kept, again, because that's the first year model. Buell Lightning X1.
See a lot of
What?
tall
What's that?
back wings.
There's a lot of batwing fairings in here. There's one right there. Yeah, there's a batwing over there. If y'all look way back there, y'all see my Street Glide way back there. It's way in the back. 100th anniversary, nice.
I was a young boy, they were older than me. I've seen a lot of these.
It's little saddlebags.
So the bikes in this collection, again, some of them came off the production line. Some of them are personal motorcycles, like this one up here. This one was purchased for a young man I think he was from Alabama in the 1940s when he was in high school. He graduated high school, put 19,000 miles on this bike in less than a year before he was drafted for World War I.
Oh.
He didn't come back from the war, but his family kept this motorcycle and everything associated with it, and they gave it to us. His nephew inherited it, and then he contacted us and brought this to our attention. So this is all original accessories from like 1941, 42 from when the bike was made.
Wow.
So it's a mixture of these production bikes and personal stories like that.
Oh yeah, there's your beer.
Oh, did you ride one of those?
That was my first bike.
It wasn't road glides back then.
Yeah, that's I don't know what year it is, but it's
I don't know either. What is this? 80 something, right? I don't know what it was. Came a long way.
a cassette.
Got Motorola speakers too.
Had a cassette in there.
Tour pack. Hey Paul, what is this?
This is the tour. This bike right here is a Tour Glide. So this is
Tour
the
Glide.
predecessor to the Road Glide.
Okay.
Your dad was talking about it with me. My dad had one too. It was the first frame-mounted fairing that Harley-Davidson did.
Wow.
What year is that?
Cool. What year? I don't know.
It would be early 80s. Oh, wait, I had a chance to ride.
I bet it was from
One that was powered by a V-Rod motor, and one that was powered by an air-cooled V-Rod.
Wow. Project Penster.
Project Penster.
Cool.
It had electronic steering, so that it would assist you in your steering. It was very, very interesting to ride.
You didn't leave anybody behind in bike storage,
Right.
did you?
Scooter.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about a while ago. Now, Mark had one of those. Just like this, I think it was orange and white or something. Well, you had one.
Your cousin Mark.
Yeah, Mark had one of those. When he was a little boy, the young kid.
Ooh, that's a really good question. I don't know if I know the answer to that. Do you know the answer to the first motorcycles they started selling? What were they cost?
$200, I think.
Yeah, which was a lot of money back then too.
Less than the PlayStation.
So here's a few other items that Harley-Davidson made over the years. We have the scooter, the topper. This is the Sprint. This is another lightweight. This was actually made by an Italian company called Aramaki that Harley-Davidson owned for a period of time. This boat, Tomahawk Boats, which is now Tomahawk Plant, is now where we make all the bodywork for our motorcycles that have SMC bodywork. The golf cart, again, fiberglass. We're making those in Tomahawk.
I'll ride that.
This was a little mini bike that Harley-Davidson made.
You know what? You can find them sometime. Yeah.
Harley-Davidson even made snowmobiles in a period of time under AMF.
They don't make them anymore, do they?
We don't make this stuff anymore. But here's this other bike. Remember you were asking about that fairing that you saw? This is Project Nova. This project was never into production. It's a liquid-cooled V4 engine that predated Honda's liquid-cooled V4 by 2 years if we would have made it. Never made production though. It was going to be a modular engine, could be made as a V-twin a V4, and a V6. And that fairing was specifically designed for this motorcycle, but because this bike was never used and that fairing was tooled, they put that fairing on the FXRT.
Now that fairing's made its way to the lowrider.
It looks,
ST.
we
Well,
used
close.
the styling inspiration for the lowrider ST.
Now, what did that motor ever sound? You never heard one of them?
I never heard of one run. I never heard of one run. And you know, they basically gave up on the project.
Harley-Davidson V4 liquid cooled.
Evo. And had to
They never made
decide
this
one or
one.
the other. We're going to do this liquid cooled V4, the notebook, or we're going to do Evo. Well, they chose Evo. And we know how successful the Evo was, and that was the direction they went.
You still got your jacket, it look like that.
Yeah. This right here. Right here.
Leonard, you ought to put these saddlebags on your bike.
No.
Story of accessorization, personalization of accessories here. We all know Harley riders like to accessorize their bikes, and there's some wild customs here.
I remember this.
That's what you remember? Yeah. Blackula. VLH.
John London's
Yeah,
back.
that's what I'm telling about, John.
John London, he had lights everywhere.
Yep.
And it's funny because people put lights on there again now,
Yeah,
but they're LED, you know.
Yes.
But if you see, people have, what you got, 14 turn signals on your bike?
Yeah, but it don't look like that.
There's a lot of the young people now didn't know that we was doing that back in the day.
It's made by a guy here in Milwaukee, Freddie Franklin. And Freddie is a character. He's a sharp-dressed rider. Sometimes he'll ride Blackula wearing this costume, right? So that top hat is actually collapsible. It's one of those top hats you can like pop out. And it was worn by his great-grandfather at his wedding, and so it's kind of handed down through his family. This bike has had a couple different makeovers. Freddie's only been remaking or restoring bikes for like 2 years. So he got this bike in 3 years, 2019. He got it from a dairy farmer who was in his 80s, and he was the original owner of this 1977 FLH. This dairy farmer rode it, and then the last 10 years had left it in a barn because he couldn't ride, and he only rode it on Sundays when he wasn't working on his farm. So Freddie bought it from him and restored it with period accessories to factory condition, right? And then 2020 happened, and when the dairy farmer died, Freddie turned it into Blackula. So he converted it. It's again all period accessories. These are all accessories from the 1977 catalog, except the seat rail and the leather. So he got.
Daddy, you didn't have that many lights on the back of yours.
But John London did.
And Norman had a front wheels like that too, a long time ago.
And now we get into a space where we can actually sit on motorcycles and enjoy experiencing them. This is completely redesigned recently, like in the last, debuted what, Ann, about a couple months ago?
What?
Look at that great bike right over there.
Go ahead.
I can lift this up. I can ride it. You just. Oh no! I gotta go over there first.
What could beat you to it?
Let her get off that roadblock. What's she doing?
Oh, I got evidence. I got evidence. You want a picture? All right.
You get the picture of him on it?
I got it. I got it. That's the first one. Yeah. Okay. That's it right there.
You got this one.
Oh, definitely.
Nah, you don't look right. Oh, look at Mama on that. Mama, that's what you need?
I tell him I don't have a ride back to the hotel. I can take this.
Hey, Paul. He said he don't have a ride back to the hotel. He needs to take that.
All right.
Okay, I can be right with you.
Yeah. Those things are cool right there.
Oh man, I like that. You lean down like you feel like a race.
Huh?
I feel like a race.
Those are cool. That's what you need. I can see you with one of those.
I can see myself doing it.
Look at that. You don't need that. You need a street glide.
I think you look good.
It does look good though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you can ride it.
Hey, I don't see any bat wings out here anywhere.
On the trike.
I think it's the interstate up with this.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
What's happening here? Road glide, road glide. We convert the whole family.
No.
I'd be nice when I get to pay for it. That is nice.
All right, guys, so we just seen the museum. We're about to go over to the gift shop. You like it, Mama?
Yes.
Did you like it, Daddy?
Yeah, oh yeah, I enjoy it.
Did y'all like it?
Enjoying it.
All right.
Great.
And we appreciate it, Ann. You coming over there with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you.
All right, come on
I'm
through
looking
here.
for somebody.
All
so.
right. So we're about to go. Thank you, Leonard.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, James. Hey, oh, there's more bikes now than it was earlier today.
Yeah, we're in the center now.
Oh, that's you on the road glide. Thank you.
Hashtag Road Glide Nation.
Yeah. Thank you. Look at this, guys. Check it out in here. How y'all doing? Look at this. Pat and Suzanne. So let me ask you a question.
Sure, go ahead.
What are y'all riding?
Well, we ride
27,
two bikes.
yeah, we got 2 bikes. 2017 Road Glide Special and then a 07 V-Rod.
You could make me ride the V-Rod.
I couldn't make her ride it for another 10 years.
Yeah, one road glide. You know what? I'm not going to talk about road glide riders, but we know the street glide is the best glide. We know that.
No.
No? Not so.
Hashtag Road Glide
And
Nation.
you ride the V-Rod.
Well, no, I ride on the back of the V-Rod.
Thank you for saying hello to me. And thanks for watching the channel. What'd you say it was?
It's mad drippy.
Mad drippy?
Yes.
Okay, so.
Don't say that.
No, I don't need to say mad drippy?
No.
But you just said it.
But I'm in my 12s.
The mechanic's shirt is mad drippy. If he could say it, I could say it. Huh? That is so whack. Nobody says that anymore? Nobody says that?
No.
He said that. He said that's mad drippy.
Mad drippy.
So that's. So if I bought it, would I be mad drippy? This is the museum customs. So you don't mind being on camera, do you?
No, it's all good.
What's your name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So we're here with Caitlin. We got my dad here. We got Paul James here, and hot off the press.
Yep.
Can't get any fresher than that, right? That's neat.
Yeah.
It's
I
one
like
of the
that.
Kind, yeah, it's all one of a kind right to you.
Wow.
So I can do any of our button downs, as well as right from my crew neck to my white t-shirt with any patches you want. I can do up to 5 of them. And I do everything in-house. Most takes me maybe 10 minutes. And then I do have my baseball t-shirts. You can do any name and any number on the back.
Wow. Oh, you do the baseball shirts too?
Yep. So it will look like this. On the back with any name and any number.
I really like that sweatshirt though. Yeah. I want sweatshirt.
Okay. And what size?
What size you got?
I have 2X, 1X, and medium.
2X.
I sweatshirt is cool, man.
I'm gonna get a sweatshirt. You know I'm all about the old school Harley-Davidson retro logos. Oh my goodness, and I got the Jordans on. Is it gonna match that today too with the red? Look at this one right there. I want that one right there.
I hate to copy off to you.
I hate for you to copy off me too.
I know it. I might have to.
It looks good, Daddy. Look at this though. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's one of our classics.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like that too.
Doggone, that looked good too right there.
And
I like this one with the drop H that Harley-Davidson went.
Yep. And it has a nice crisp white outline to it.
And that'd be black on black too, wouldn't it? That'd be kind of cool.
With a nice white border. It'd be perfect.
That's it. That's the one. And I can get up to 5 patches?
Yes, sir.
So I got to get a 1 on the arm. I got to get that. All right, guys, check it out. Getting some shirts made, custom Harley shirts at the Harley-Davidson shop. This is really awesome. Is this tall here? Yeah. Hey, don't try to copy my stuff.
I'm not copying.
Don't try. Hey,
I can see that Harley-Davidson right there. I got a shirt like that.
I'm not copying.
No, don't. You don't need to look. Just don't look. Don't worry about it. You're trying to copy my stuff.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, so that's Daddy's right there. You said it has Harley-Davidson.
I know.
And it has Ultra Classic on it. Flip it over, Daddy, so they can see the back of it.
And she had it laying like she wanted it, I think.
There you go. Harley-Davidson on the back. Mine's a little bit more complicated. She said I can get up to 5 patches and
What a surprise.
That's your mom.
What a surprise.
well, hey, you
You
know.
want me to fold this up?
No, that's all yours.
Okay.
You can even wear it out if you wanted to. I know it's a little hot outside.
Not today.
Not compared to Tennessee.
If not, I can fold it
Yes.
up for you if you like.
How you doing? Good, how are you?
Watch your videos.
Thanks for watching. What's your name?
Mario,
Mario. You having a good time here at
Oh,
the
yeah.
rally? Okay.
we came
Let me give you one of those decals.
hour north of Detroit.
Oh yeah?
My nephew,
Hour north. So Flint area?
Port Huron.
Leonard, what's
Leonard.
up here?
Hey, remember you went to Port Huron?
Yeah. Yeah, they would. When I went to Port Huron trying to get over to Canada, and they wouldn't let me in.
Really? They don't let me in either.
Yeah. So Jared has a 2003. You know, I heard something. You probably want a 2004 or 5. So you could sell me that one pretty cheap. You know?
No, I've got a couple bikes with 04s. And
Oh, 4, okay.
I like
You got a
the
couple
03.
bikes. I was trying to get an 03 Petite, but it hasn't happened yet. But hey, thanks for watching the channel, man. Where are you from?
Chisholm.
Chisholm.
About
Where's
7.5 hours north of here in Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Wow. How far are we from Minnesota?
Well, it depends on what part of Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like
Well,
close
Chisholm.
closer to
I go up,
like
I go
Red
up
Wing than
through
you are
Duluth
Chisholm.
and then hour and a half north of there.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you ride down?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Possibly picking up a flat track racing bike this
Wow.
weekend. So
Okay.
I drove my truck in case that bike works
In case
out.
it works out. Guys, we're gonna go look at the hot. Okay. She doesn't want to be on film. What's her name anyway?
My name is Kathy.
Her name is Kathy. Who does not want to be on film. 120th anniversary T-shirt.
Yeah, that's the,
It'll be here next year.
Will you be here next year? Just say yes.
I'll just say yes.
Sleep tonight.
All right, so I'm gonna go back here and see if they're done with my shirt, and then we're gonna go probably get something to eat. But this is a really cool experience. It's been an awesome day, and I love this shirt. Do you like this? I like this a lot. Man, I like this a lot.
I know.
It probably won't fit me good though, so that baseball jersey, man, that. All right, so just ran into another subscriber. What's your name again?
I'm Chris Cespedes.
Chris. Now, what do you ride, Chris?
I ride a 2012 Street Glide.
Street Glide. That's what I'm talking about. I finally ran into a Street Glide rider. Those Road Glide riders, yeah, but Street Glide riders,
Street Glide.
that's a real rider right there. Well, thank you for watching the channel,
Hey,
man.
no problem, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, and he has somebody off the camera. I should pan over there, but I'm not because she's gonna run. So I'm gonna leave it alone. All right.
Do it.
I'll do it real quick. Oh, look, now she's hiding behind somebody else. Look at that. Look at that. She's gone. All right, guys.
All right, man.
All right, thank you, man. Stay safe. All right, thanks for watching.
Hey, stay safe out there.
All right, you too.
I just want the road glide.
You want what?
Road. I want road glide, not street glide. Road glide.
Tell you
Look,
what,
look. We about to leave you
when we
here.
get back to Tennessee, we might be one passenger short.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So anyway, as my nephew betrays me, look at this, guys. We got the Harley-Davidson on the front. We got the Street Glide. We got the Road King. We got the Harley-Davidson 1 patch on the side.
Like on the front.
And this saying, what's that? What'd you say it was earlier? Extra drippy?
Extra drippy.
Not extra.
Mad drippy?
drippy.
It's mad drippy. Is it mad drippy? Come on, tell the truth.
All right, let me.
You can't say that. He can say that.
Mad drippy.
Yeah, but
All
I
right,
can only say
all
that.
right. Uncle got style too, you know. Daddy has found himself a comfortable chair over there, and those chairs were very comfortable. Yep. Yeah, this is cool. All right, so we're waiting on my nephew to get the. Yeah, I like that a lot.
I'm getting this.
I want one of them. Yeah.
I'm getting this. This over here.
You gonna do both?
Why you trying to?
I'm not trying to persuade you. Do whatever you want to do.
Oh, it feels like
You-
you are.
So he's getting Street Glide on the other side. So that's all good. All right, guys. So it's been a perfect day so far. We're actually about to leave now and head over to the. Where's my nephew? There he is. We're about to leave and head over to the restaurant over here and put our name on the list. So we out here. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, that's me. What's going on, man? How you doing? What's your name?
Ricky.
Ricky, nice to meet you. What's your ride, Ricky?
883.
883, okay.
Yeah.
You having a good time here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I live around here, so
Okay.
we always come on Thursday nights and all that shit.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, man.
Nice to meet you.
You
Yeah,
have a good
anytime.
day.
Take it easy.
Okay, so we're going to the restaurant. The bikes are pouring in now, man. It's really awesome right now. It's really happening. Check it out. Let's see. Oh. Hey. How you doing?
You and I have never met,
I know who you are.
but my husband, and I am too, fan of yours.
Oh.
And he spied you earlier. You went inside the building, we were talking with friends, and he goes, "There's Tom, you gotta go meet him, you gotta go meet him." I'm Ellie Raines, Midwest Women Writers.
Yeah, check it out, guys. If you haven't followed her, follow her on Instagram. Where can they find you on Instagram?
Ellie Raines, Instagram.
All right, give her a follow. Over here to the restaurant. We're about to see here. This is the Harley-Davidson restaurant, motor bar and restaurant. All right, guys, I'm out here. We're about to go outside on the patio. Yep. All right, we're almost there.
No, I'm doing it.
All right, guys, check it out. Leo getting him sideways out there. Oh, look, he's on a wheelie. So as soon as we ordered the food, next thing you know, we heard all these Harleys doing burnouts. So then we went and came over here. We're going back to the table now, though. Oh, wow. It's different now, right, Leonard? Check it out.
Watch the step, watch the step.
All right. So we're going to main season now. Okay. Hey, hey.
There he is.
How you doing? All right, guys, like I was saying, it's a perfect end to a perfect day. So we're gonna, you're gonna see a whole lot more of this tomorrow. Well, not this, we're gonna do other things tomorrow, but it's been a perfect time. Again, I'd like to thank everybody on the Harley-Davidson campus. The food was fantastic, the museum was fantastic, the gift shop was great, Paul James was great. So guys, it has been an awesome day. My family had a great time. So told you it's gonna be a long video. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Keep gliding. As always, have a blessed day. Marvin, Laquita, where you ride, Marvin?
We got a trike.
Yeah,
Trike. That's what she wants. That's my mama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't never see her on the channel. That's my daddy. You see him from time to time. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.